Have you ever looked at your bank account and thought, I should probably be doing something more with this money? Maybe you've heard people talk about investing and it sounds like this super complicated thing full of jargon and risk. You might even think you need to have thousands of dollars to even start. Well, what if I told you that all it takes is just a single $100 bill and about 5 minutes of your time? Today, I'm going to show you exactly how to do that, step by simple step. I'm Stephen Williams, also known as the Dividend Dad. I'm just a regular guy with a job, a family and bills to pay, just like yourself. And after 20 years in my industry, I realised I was great at my work, but struggling to create the future I wanted. Now, I'm showing people how I'm improving my life today while paying my future self through dividend investing. My mission is simple: to help as many everyday people as possible protect their financial futures. I get it, the idea of investing can be super intimidating. You see those dramatic headlines about market crashes and it feels like gambling. You're worried you'll lose it all and regret it. Or maybe you've tried and the sheer number of options like stocks, bonds, crypto makes your head spin. And let's be real, you're busy. Between work, family and just life, who has the time to research all these companies? I was in the exact same boat and I used to think investing was for the Wall Street guys in the fancy suits. But then I had a bit of a aha moment. I realised it's not investing that is the actual gamble. You're essentially betting that your money will grow on its own, just sitting in a savings account. And guess what? Spoiler alert, it won't. Inflation is like a silent thief, slowly stealing your purchasing power. That $100 you have today will buy you less and less each year. So, the real question isn't whether you can afford to invest, but can you afford not to? So how does investing actually work? It's all about something called compounding. Think of it like a snowball running down a hill. The longer it rolls, the bigger it gets, picking up more and more snow. A small snowball at the top can become a giant snowball at the bottom. And it's all started with just a little bit of snow. So let's use some real numbers to make this clear. Let's say you invest just a single $100 bill in a simple index fund that tracks the S&P 500, for example, which has historically grown about 8 or 10% per year. So after 10 years, that $100 could grow to $216. Not bad, right? But here's where it gets crazy. After 30 years, the same $100 could be worth over $1,000. You've turned one single $100 bill into 10 of them. All thanks to time and the magic of compounding. And remember, that's just with one single investment. Imagine if you consistently added to it. Now you might be thinking, okay, that sounds great, but where do I actually put my $100? For beginners, I recommend two simple options: ETFs and dividend stocks. First, ETFs or exchange trade funds. And an ETF is a big basket of stocks. Instead of buying just one company, you'll buy a tiny piece of the entire basket of stocks. A real popular one is the Vanguard S&P 500 ETF or VOO. When you buy VOO, you are instantly invested in 500 of the largest companies in the US, like Apple, Microsoft and Amazon. It's an easy way to get instant diversification without having to research hundreds of companies yourself. Second, let's talk about my favourite, dividends. Some companies actually share a portion of their profits with you, the investor, on a regular basis, usually quarterly. This is called a dividend. Think of it as a cash bonus for just owning the stock. For example, a company like Coca-Cola or KO is known for paying a dividend. Let's say you own a stock with 3% dividend yield. That means for every $100 you invest, you will get $3 back every year, which then you can use to buy even more stocks. And this is where the real magic happens. You get paid to own the company, and the extra cash helps your investment snowball even faster. So how do you actually start? It's easier than you think. Step 1. Open a brokerage account. You'll need to open an account with a brokerage like Fidelity, Charles Schwab, eToro, Robinhood. It's like opening a bank account, but for stocks. It's quick, easy, and usually free. Step 2. Fund your account. Transfer your $100 into that account. Step 3. Buy an ETF or a stock. Use the search bar to find an ETF like VOO or a dividend stock like Coca-Cola, KO. Look for the button that says buy or trade. Step 4. Click buy and you're an investor. Seriously, it's that simple. A couple of pro tips. Many brokerages offer something called fractional shares. This means you don't have to buy a full share of a company. So if a share of Amazon, for example, costs $150, you can still use your $100 to buy 2/3 of that share. This makes starting with a small amount of money even easier. And another thing, be careful of leverage. At the beginner stage, I would certainly recommend not leveraging any of your money. Leveraging at 1x means you're using your own money, and 2x you're borrowing half of the investment from the broker, and that's where you can end up in trouble. At the end of the day, investing isn't about getting rich overnight. It's about building wealth over time, consistently and patiently. It's not secret, it's science. Start small, even with $100. Focus on long-term growth through the power of compounding. Choose simple, low-cost options like ETFs or dividend stocks. And remember, the best time to start investing was yesterday. The second best time is today. I've put together a simple beginner's investing checklist to help you take the guesswork out of starting. It covers the key steps you need before making your first investment, from setting your goals to choosing your strategy and even what to avoid. Think of it as your roadmap to get started with confidence. You can grab your copy using the link in the description. It's completely free and it's the same checklist I wish I had when I started. If this video has helped you take your first step, please hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the future videos. Let me know in the comments below if you've already started investing or if you're feeling more confident to start now. I'm on my own journey, growing my dividend portfolio to $100,000. I am the Dividend Dad and I share my monthly portfolio updates right here on this channel. And don't forget, you can join the community over on our new Facebook page. All the links are in the description below. Now that you know how to start, you might be curious about these cash bonuses that I've mentioned. And in my next video, what are dividend stocks explained in 5 minutes, I'll dive even deeper into how you create a passive income stream that pays you just for owning a company. You won't want to miss it. See you in the next one.